Good afternoon, Cedar Springs High School. I'm Mitch Handmer.
And I'm Whitney Badge with CSTV News, here to reel in the weekly announcements. This past Saturday, 12 juniors from Cedar Springs graced the stage for the Red Flannel Pageant. Dresses, shimmers, and personalities shone throughout the evening, but at the end of the night, only one lucky girl was crowned queen. Here's Maddie Pacrul to give you a recap of this event.
Hi, I'm Maddie Pacrul from CSTV News. This past weekend, Cedar Springs High School Auditorium was filled with people eager to await the contest and crowning of this year's Red Flannel Queen Scholarship Pageant. Every year, 11th grade girls from our very own Cedar Springs community come together to compete to be the next Red Flannel Queen. They are dressed accordingly to a theme. Next, one by one, each girl comes on stage to answer a question about the Red Flannel Festival itself. They must dress in business attire for this. The last part of the competition has each girl coming individually on stage again to answer a question about themselves. During this, they wear a formal gown. After these three parts of the competition, a board of judges are ready to vote on the next queen and her court members. Leading up to the competition, I met with competitor Alexis Lucarelli. I got to learn what her experience has been like in preparing for the pageant. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Maddie.
Thank you for coming. Now, how have you been preparing for your big moment on stage for the Red Flannel Scholarship Pageant?
All of us girls, all the contestants, get together on Sundays with our director, Kaylee Rosenberger, and we go over just the flow of the pageant and what's going to be asked and how to present ourselves.
Sweet, that sounds really helpful. Now, what is your favorite part of the experience?
My favorite part so far has been getting to know all the contestants and all the girls and learning about Red Flannel's history.
Now, why did you decide to become a contestant?
I became a contestant because when my sister and I were little, we used to really look up to the queens, and it was just something I looked forward to.
After meeting with Alexis Lucarelli, our very own Brittany Robinson met with Kelly Spar to talk about her experience as a former court member.
How would you describe your year as a Red Flannel court member?
Our year has been a whirlwind. It has been a blast, and we have done so much and been to so many events. And I cherish every memory, but I'm so excited for the new court members and the new queen. It's been awesome, and they'll have a great experience.
After her interview with Kelly, Brittany was able to grab one more interview with Alexis, but this time as the 2014 Red Flannel Queen.
Hi, this is Brittany Robinson from CSTV News, here with Alexis Lucarelli, the winner of this year's pageant. So Alexis, what are you looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to getting to know my court better and really learning about the other surrounding communities.
From the first pageant in 1939 to 2013, it's great to see the town of Cedar Springs coming together to support their town and the contestants in the pageant. Congratulations to everyone who was involved. Back to you, Mitch and Whitney.
Thanks, Maddie. And congratulations to our queen, Alexis Lucarelli, and her court, Julie Scott and Hannah Summer. And to all the participants, you put forth a great effort, which is something to be very proud of. Win or lose, you will all be princesses. Powder Puff is coming up faster than a cheetah chasing a gazelle.
Faster than a fighter plane breaking the sound barrier.
It's coming up that fast. Anyways, the girls are training and the boys are stretching for their big sporting debut. Here's Kendra Coons to deliver that hit.
Hello, I'm Kendra Coons from CSTV News. On October 6th at 6:45 p.m., the annual Powder Puff game will be taking place at Red Hawk Stadium. The game is always a huge rivalry between the junior and senior class. I caught up with junior quarterback Aubrey Moton to hear her take on this year's matchup.
What are you most excited for the game?
The thing I'm most excited about is hanging out with my friends and getting them pumped up before the game so we go out there and rock it.
Do you think your team has a good chance at beating the seniors?
I do think we have a pretty good chance at beating the seniors. All the seniors underestimate all of us. I mean, we have a lot of athletic girls on our team, more than they think.
Thank you, Aubrey. It should be a very interesting game this year. I also got a hold of senior quarterback Mackenzie Francis to talk about this year's game.
Do you think having a one-year advantage over the juniors gives you and your team a better chance to win?
Absolutely. We didn't have to take the time this year to go through our offenses or to learn the rules of the games.
Tell me what practices are like.
Practices are actually a ton of fun. Mr. Cooper is the coach of the senior team, and then we have a couple of the football boys assisting, and we usually split up offense and defense. I'm on offense, so the offenses run through their different plays, and then the defense works on defense, but it's a ton of fun. We all get along really well.
We're all looking forward to a competitive and safe game this year. Good luck to both classes. This has been Kendra Coons from CSTV News. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Kendra. Keep working hard, ladies. I'm sure that the juniors and the seniors are up for an extremely close matchup. In case you haven't heard yet, homecoming is less than 2 weeks away. To build on to the excitement of all the dress shopping and hair appointments, Spirit Week gives everyone here at CSHS an opportunity to show off their school pride. We want as many people as possible to get involved, so here's Kyle Maka to help you along.
Hi, I'm Kyle Maka with CSTV News. As most of you know, next week is Spirit Week. I'm here to tell you what to wear, when to wear it, and why it's important, so you can show off your Red Hawk pride. I'm sitting here with Brian Taylor, junior class president, to ask a few questions. So Brian, what's the importance of Spirit Week?
Well, Kyle, it brings our school together, and it gets students excited for homecoming.
And why should kids participate?
Well, it helps maintain our school's vision of by other schools. It helps our sports teams in general, and it helps unify our school.
Thank you very much, Brian. Alright guys, I'm going to tell you what to wear on which day, so listen up. Monday is pajama day. Boy, doesn't he look comfy. Tuesday is superhero day. Dress as your favorite superhero or supervillain to have a super day. Wednesday is Hawaiian day. Aloha, looking mighty good there. Thursday is twin day. Find a friend and dress up exactly like each other, like these two handsome devils here. And of course, Friday is class color day. Freshmen wear gray, sophomores red, juniors white, and seniors black. Well, there you go. Make sure you dress up so you can win this spirit jug. This is Kyle Maka from CSTV News. Now back to you.
Thank you, Kyle. And to all of you watching, your participation is crucial. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to school dressed like a superhero?
Well, it was a busy week in sports. Way too much for me to handle, so let's bring it over to the sports desk where John DeLue will update you on the sporting events of this past week here at CSHS.
Thanks, Whitney. I'm John DeLue with CSTV Sports. This past week has been real busy for our Red Hawk athletics. Our varsity girls volleyball had a big game as they faced off against Greenville. It was a close game thanks to the great student section that showed up to support the girls. It came down to the very last match where our girls eventually lost 3-2. Another busy sport at our high school is the soccer teams. This Monday was the annual ASO Casa game. Here to give us more in-depth view on the game is Alex Hughes.
Hello, I'm Alex Hughes with CSTV Sports. In elementary school, many kids wish to partake in soccer, and the Cedar Springs ASO Casa programs give kids just that. Many of these kids look up to our varsity players as role models. With this being said, the high school soccer programs put on an ASO Casa game every year to give these kids an opportunity to watch the varsity squad in action. So I caught up with soccer captain John Shaw and his little brother Dustin Shaw to talk about the ASO Casa night and how it affects the soccer programs here at Cedar Springs. So John, explain to me what ASO Casa night is.
ASO Casa night is a way for the local youth soccer players to come out and watch the varsity soccer players take on the Sparta Spartans.
Did you yourself go through the ASO Casa program?
Yeah, I grew up playing ASO and Casa, so both of them.
What does ASO Casa programs mean to you?
It's really it's a good way for kids to get to know the game and then to grow up playing it. So
Dustin, what do you remember about walking out on ASO Casa night a couple years back?
It was a great experience, and I got to meet a lot of the varsity players for the first time, and it was fun walking out on the field.
All right, thanks for your time, Dustin.
Thank you, Alex, for that insightful look at the ASO Casa game. On Friday, the varsity football squad lost to Forest Hills Eastern 22-45. And that's your sports for the week. Good luck to all the sports teams next week. It sure was an exciting one. I'm John DeLue with CSTV Sports. Back to you, Mitch.
Thank you, John. Keep up the good work. We're now in the 5th week of school. With the trimester about half over, the weeks are getting busier. Here's what's happening this week.
Well, it's looking like a great week ahead. Don't forget that All-Star Driver Education will be starting a Segment 1 class for the month of October, beginning Monday, October 7th, and will be meeting in room D117. Registration materials and more information can be found in the main office, or just see Mr. McDonald.
Also, any juniors or seniors that sold cookie dough, your orders will be in today, October 1st, so please make arrangements to pick that up in the cafeteria after school.
Well, that wraps up this week's broadcast. I hope that you all have an awesome week here at CSHS. This has been Whitney Badge
and Mitch Hanmer with CSTV News. Remember, it's a great day
to be a Red Hawk.